All right, guys. Hey, so with selling the John Deere tractors and the way technology is nowadays, I had to upgrade to the Incomand 1200 to steer the Massey. So that will be replacing my Integra. So I have a bunch of stuff to sell on the good old Integra or good old AgLeader stuff, and I'll spin you around and we'll take a look at that. 4455, zoom out. 4455 is heading out the door. 4440 came in, some clutch and 2-speed and some miscellaneous work on him. 4255 just came in, so we got some miscellaneous, we got diagnostic work to do on him. I got to pull the cab and trans cover and see where we're at on that. But you guys are here, enough bit. Stop the suspense, John. Stop the suspense. Let's get to the technology, would ya? So I've got an on-track 2. It just come back from AgLeader. They checked it all over. It's good to go. They just put like a $1,300 repair, something in this handcuff. So what this kit is, so here's your complete installation kit. Depending on the steering wheel you have, this gear goes underneath your steering wheel, boop, like that. And then this handcuff, when you go to move from tractor to tractor, he opens up and you just click it around this gear and then relatch it, and there you go. And now it steers. There's a locating pin that goes in, there's a locating pin that threads in here. And any one of these ports, the locating pin can thread into one of them ports. There's the gear that spins it. So he just sits under your steering column. You don't even know he's there. And when he's not in use, you can just take it off, one unplug, and then just take it right off. Super slick. This just gets mounted in the cab down on the floor somewhere at your convenience. And so that's the complete steering kit. So I've got 2 Versas. This one just come back from AgLeader. My other Versa and my Integra that you guys have seen me use for generations. It was my grandpa's Integra. It was his favorite. So this just come back from AgLeader, good to go. You got your book, and then I'll have the other Versa and Integra. So the Integra they both can do lots of steering and product control and mapping and all that kind of stuff. The Integra does the advanced seed monitoring and harvest monitoring. Other than that, this can run your sprayer, your strip till, liquid systems. If you're not using him for advanced seed monitoring, he can run liquid systems or dry systems on your planter or pull type buggies, whatever you got. And then we have a 1500 receiver. I do not have the harness. My harness was a little chewed up and ugly, and I'm not selling an ugly harness. And then you have the installation kit for inside the cab. We got a ram mount. There's a bracket in here with a ram mount, and then a short ram arm. These are the screws for the back of the monitor. And so you have a display harness in here. So this switch box is connected to this module, and that creates your pigtail. So like you've seen on many of my videos, the pigtail sticking out of the back of the 4640 cab, and I hook it up to the planter, to the strip till bar, to the sprayer. That's this harness here. So from here, all you would need is an implement harness and then modules for whatever implement you're controlling. And then there is a power harness in here that runs up to your batteries, and it's a long one. So like on the articulated tractor where your batteries are out front, like on my 8450, it's long enough. It can go up to the front, run along the engine, up the firewall, and into the cab. So it gives you a complete installation kit here for whichever monitor you buy here. Otherwise, the installation kit would go separate if somebody wanted it. And the 1500 can do basic steering. We did strip till for several years with that 1500 on a basic 8-inch minus program. So I'm thinking like the Versas, I forgot to put the price in the 4640 video. So like the Versas, I do like 2,500 or best offer on the Versas, 3,500 or best offer on the Integra, maybe $3,000 or best offer on the trac 2, a complete kit with the Versa. Because we just did a $1,300 repair, I'd do for $6,000. With you, if for $7,000 you could have the Integra. And if you ever needed to go to a better steering, you just upgrade the globe. And so I ran 1.5 inches minus with this steering in the 4640, and I was able to plant and come back and spray with auto steer in the same track. I think I had that on camera a couple years ago. But and then if just basic harnessing and stuff like that, it'd be a few $100 for each harness. But yeah, so there's that stuff. Guys, let's get this gone. All right, thank you very much.